The rut. The big kahuna. The Super Bowl of the whitetail hunter season. The rut is a time of unimaginable possibility, a time of opportunity, a time of dreams come true. Chasing, fighting, grunting. For a short time each year, love-struck whitetails lose their minds and put on a show. We've worked all year for this one chance, this one moment in time, and finally, it's here. Truly anything can happen. Anything is possible. It's the rut, and it's on. When we left off last time, our team in Iowa was hard at work trying to recover from losing their best hunting properties at the beginning of the season due to it being leased out from under them. With the rut finally underway though, their journey continued, and optimism was in the air.
There it is in the distance, falling timber, home of the big bucks, landlocked public land. It's a journey, my friends. In the distance on the ridge, I can see some deer, 3 or 4 doe, and there's about a 120 class buck pushing the doe. I'm kind of thinking right now I should probably back up a little bit and try to set up further down, and hopefully these deer come to me. That might be the wise thing. So let's see what I do. All right, I found a tree. It's got enough open area for me to shoot 20 yards. It's the path the deer took to get through here. I kept an eye on where they walked by. I set up right near it, and hopefully they'll circle back, just like these 2 deer did. Unfortunately, it's really thick, and I can't get any footage. Just to review my setup here today, I'm on a ridge I call falling timber. A lot of acorns. This ridge is right next to the property we lost permission to hunt on. On the way in tonight, I took my time getting in. I have a doe coming, and I'm gonna see if I can. Well, it's 5 o'clock. The doe that I talked about earlier was just a yearling, and she was attracting this really tiny forkhorn. So it was fun to watch them. I haven't seen any of the bigger deer cruise through here yet. Realistically, they may not be back until tomorrow, but that's fine. Just able to get my set where I want it today. Didn't bump any deer. I seem to be on the sweet spot of this hill with regard to my wind. So next to us is some really good private land. So perhaps they'll scare some deer my way.
So I've been in the stand for about 2 hours now, and I haven't seen anything. So I think I made the right choice on which stand to sit in. It's gonna suck. At least it's a nice night. It's a little breezy, but there's still time left. It's just kind of sometimes you go where you want to go, not where you probably should go. So I think this is one of those nights.
over my shoulder here, a lot of foliage right now, but that's where I killed my biggest buck ever. That was 2010 December with a muzzleloader. It's been very challenging since then to actually get a deer with my bow. I had a few close encounters over the years, one foiled by a tractor, another foiled by just me not taking the shot because it was early season and thought I'd have a lot more opportunities, which I did see a lot of deer. However, that opportunity to get a good kill shot was not present. So this year I'm asking myself, is it possible for me to shoot a buck with my bow? Have not done that before, and very much looking forward to doing that. The last buck I killed, if you remember, gosh, a few years back now, I put an article on Wired to Hunt called Buckless Youper No More. So you might want to check that out. That's my story. Looking to have another story similar this year. So it's been, gosh, 3 years since that kill, and we need to get one down.
It's Sunday, November 2nd, out here at a place called Falling Timber. Had some good action yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't in my stand yet, but I set the stand based on the activity I saw. So we're hoping to get a buck here today. So nothing's moving yet, and it should be a matter of time.
I'm going to tell you guys, there's only a reason why I hunt this stand twice a year. It is a hike to get here. Let's go down a 60-degree steep hill with cliffs, walk in the water, and then the water's edge, which is no easy task, since it's all rocks, and climb up a big ridge again, just as steep to get to this location.
I just shot a 10-pointer. I hope that got on film. I did not get a clean pass through. Let's stay here for a while and see what happens. It's pretty exciting. That happened pretty fast. Had to review the footage. The shot's a little high on the right-hand shoulder. I didn't see a lot of penetration. I actually haven't even got down from the stand yet. It's been about an hour. It's one of those things. I hope to God we can find it, but again, I haven't even got down. I'll have to see if there's a blood trail and kind of go from there. So,
being that this year I asked myself, is it possible to actually shoot a deer with my bow? It's pretty fitting that it's right next to the same spot where I shot that last buck. Just got to recover the deer. We reviewed the footage at breakfast. We're very optimistic based on just where it's at. And you know, I didn't get a pass through. I'd like to see that, but that's what we got to work with. So it was shot high, but down through the other side. And you know, we didn't have a lot of blood right away. So getting the guys together, we're going to go out there and track it down. We went around where the deer probably entered the property I was hunting that morning, and just kind of, you know, for no reason went over there, and sure enough we found some blood, very fresh, within the last 20 minutes or so. So realizing we probably bumped that deer. Either could have went down here, but I know he didn't go this way because I would have saw him, obviously. So he could have went this way down. So I think we checked the fence line. Checked the fence line for blood.
Yeah.
You know.
He came around there.
Because if he would have jumped the fence, good chance the arrow might have came out.
You can't go straight down right there, can he?
Well, he did. I would have saw that. I did spot my deer that I shot. I must have just buried it right in the shoulder blade, in the meaty part, and it didn't penetrate any further. So, good news is the buck's still alive, very healthy. I believe he was bedding in a primary bedding area because I went back there about a half hour later just to kind of check that out, make sure, if it was a primary bedding area, because it's pretty thick. And I bumped another decent buck out of there too, about a 138 pointer. So, I'm optimistic. The deer, I think he's healthy. I hope for his sake he can break that arrow off and go on his merry way for the rest of the year. But I'm going to try to sneak back in there sometime in a few weeks, perhaps, or maybe even sooner, and sit above that primary bedding. See what happens. See if I can't spot him again to get him down. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, that buck's alive and well, and on to the next one.
So we're heading to one of our newer farms that we got permission on this year. Did a lot of scouting this summer, and we hung a stand back here between some doe bedding areas in a nice pinch point. So the wind's not the greatest today for that spot, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways because we know it's an area we need to be in. So wish it wasn't so windy, but we'll try to stay as optimistic as we can.
Well, we're just about to get into our stand, and we came in here this summer on this new land that we got permission on. Scouted it, found some really good areas. One of them is this good rut spot we're going to tonight. There's some big bedding areas off the bluffs on both sides of us, and we're in a nice little pinch point in between. So bucks should be cruising through there, and hopefully we can get lucky. Unfortunately, the wind direction is not good, so that really is discouraging. But we're gonna hunt it anyways because we think it's definitely where we need to be. So hopefully we can get lucky.
Rip.
He's dead.
Oh, he just tipped over. He tipped over.
Oh, I was sure shooting now. Oh my goodness. Legs are shaking a little bit.
I was shaking just as bad as you were.
That's pretty cool because that's a 10 that you had the encounter with. I just drilled him.
He tipped over. Yes.
So, did you get him on film?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
At first I couldn't find him.
We'll have to get down pretty quick and get some video because we got some good light. I gotta get to work tomorrow in the morning. We gotta get to work in the morning, so I don't know, he's a 135-inch 10 or something like that. I don't know. But Kendall saw a buck out in the CRP here. I don't know if that was him, but then all of a sudden we heard some footsteps and a doe came through right here. And the wind is so crappy for this spot, but we set it anyways, thankfully, I guess. So she got right here, ended up blowing at us, taking off running. He stopped dead, and there's like a few branches just over his vitals. And I was holding for like 2 minutes. Kendall was trying to get on him, and it was kind of like a whole crazy show for a while. And then I was just waiting for him just to start making his move to see what he's gonna do. And right when he took that step, I drew and made sure Kendall's on him. I just drilled him right through the heart. I was thinking, so pretty awesome. My legs are shaking. The landowner's gonna be pretty excited because I told him he was gonna have to fire up the 4-wheeler tonight to get a buck out for us. So we're pretty pumped. I think he's gonna be excited, more excited than we are. So.
is a great way. I don't know, it's awesome. So unfortunately we lost a lot of ground this year to leasing. So we've been stuck hunting new properties, public land and all that stuff. We just got permission on this farm this year and we couldn't be more grateful, obviously. So this is our first buck on film actually, and couldn't be happier because my wife Kendall was behind the camera. So hopefully she can repeat what we did tonight.
As we've said before, no matter what struggles we encounter as hunters, if we persevere and carry on, anything is possible. And at no other time of the year is that more apparent than during the rut. Interestingly, in the days following Ross's success, as a team, we found that to be more true than we could ever imagine.
Dark kind of night, huh?
Pizza and booners.
Yep.
Is it bad that I just released an ebook called The Rules of the Rut, but I can't even seem to see a rutting buck right now? Not good.
You just shot Thriller. You killed Thriller. I love you, little boy.